This is Dr. Rakesh in Blue Ridge, Georgia, on June the 3rd, 2014, sitting here with one of my patient here, and she had an interesting experience, and I'm going to give the mic to her, and she's going to describe in her own words. So here she is.
Hello, my name is Lisa Allen, and I lost my husband 2 years ago, and I prayed every day, had suicidal thoughts, had a lot of Christian people holding me up, but I prayed and asked God, we were workers for you, why did you take one and not both? Well, I've got a job to do, and he let me know that during my experience as being gone for a month with him. I had prayed every day to go be with my husband because we worked together for the Lord, and I was totally lost. And as Dr. D says, I was mad at God for taking the best thing that He'd ever gave me, but He had to take it to make me who I am today. And when I was in the hospital, I didn't know nothing, but I did go to be with my husband. He granted that. He granted that wish that I could be with him. And we worked with a lot of kids during Christmas, so what better time to let me go be with him? I'm sorry. But I was in a place full of love, and God let me have that time with him to know that it wasn't my fault, that it was places that me and him both had to go to fulfill our job. And I wasn't in heaven, but I was in a place full of love, and I had very suicidal things. The people that were close to me knew that I just wanted to die and go to be with Jerry. But he brought me through that. And he brought my son to being a Christian. And I'd do it all over again if I could to save somebody's life. But God granted me that wish, and He took so many burdens off of me. And I've had to do a lot of hard work. I've had a sister that had to help me to the bathroom, the shower, to walk. And earlier they didn't think I'd do any of this. But I'm here today, and I'm healthy. I may be losing my hair, but God's going to bring it back to me. And God is just so great. And I got mad at him, and he shouldn't have been great to me. He should have spanked me, but I think the spanking was where he made me learn to walk again and talk. But my God was right there with me, let me see my husband. I wasn't in heaven. I was just in a place full of love and understanding, and giving me understanding of what I've been through and where I'd been and where He's wanting to take me. And I just can't thank everybody enough. Dr. Shaw, I know, has prayed for me, the Baptist Association, and a lot of people that I help with drug court and stuff. I know that God's prayers was answered, and I just can't give Him enough praise for all that He's done, because I'm getting better and better and walking and not staying in the hospital all the time, because He's making me a new person. And heaven is for real, and God is for real, and if you don't know Him, you need to get to know Him, because He's the best friend and the healer that you'll ever know.
Thank you, Lisa. It was awesome, and we learned a lot from your near-death experience. Thank you so much. This was an amazing description of near-death experience by Lisa Allen. One of the reasons her voice is hoarse is because she was intubated while in coma, and that tube basically makes your voice hoarse. But a lot of things to consider here, that when you have this near-death experience, when you are in the middle where you are not alive, you are not completely gone, when you cross over, you basically see what your faith has been while in the physical life. She was Christian, she is Christian, and that's what she saw. She saw God. Basically, she said that she saw Jesus, and she saw her husband who was dead, and then they talked about a lot of things, and then she was given a choice to go back to this physical world or stay in quote unquote heaven, and she chose to come back because she thought that there are a lot of things that she needed to take care of before she actually left the physical body. So she came back, and I have known Lisa for a while now, and she's a totally a transformed person. before and after this near-death experience. There are a lot of good books. There is a one book called Life After Life by Richard Moody, and then there is a book by Anita Moorjani called Dying to Be Me. Uh, that gives a very vivid experience of near-death experience. So I highly recommend all of you to read those books. But I'm going to describe more in the description about this near-death experience.